connection is good today. So, hello guys, hello everyone. Welcome to the live and Happy New Year, of course. Happy New Year. Enjoy everything in your life and happy trading with me also. Let's wait a bit, and as always, please just confirm if the stream is going good. So I did not check Bitcoin, honestly. I will do it with you live. Oof. Quickly, yeah, very structure. Double top possible on the H1. So we are going to check it together. Hi guys, yeah, let me just wait 5 minutes before we start. Hi guys, hello, I'm fine, thanks for your comment. Comment if everything is good. Here also, I'm live on YouTube, Binance also, and also on X. Just let me share the link and we are good. So yeah, I will do live trade with you. Hope, yeah. Oh, I think River might be a good short for a scalp here. Yeah, I will try just this one right now. 500. Yeah, up. 4% TP. Yeah, because I think regarding the funding rate, oof. Yeah, might see in 13 minutes, yeah, the rate, we may see a lot of pump and dump. But yeah, if I stay like this in 13 minutes, I will pay like 5% out of, yeah, so it will be huge. But I think TP will be hit. Let's see, that's $500. So yeah, I will check Bitcoin, of course. And Happy New Year, guys. Just cheering up because I said we are gonna start at 1:30, so we have still 5 minutes. Hop. So I'm a bit early, but I think that's better. This is a very high risk here, but I'm taking the risk for this one. I think that's manipulated asset, but let's see. Yeah, also all my content I share it's only about my own analysis. So this is not financial advice. Using leverage can lead to big losses, and of course you have to do your own research before investing in any trading position, and you have to be agree with your own on your own. And yeah, this is not financial advice. So 1 minute, guys. I know most of you have a lot of requests, so I was not much available recently. As I anticipated, yeah. Oh, this is, yeah. As I anticipated, we saw. Wow, this is crazy. If you review my Bitcoin outlook, what? I did not trade on Binance, but I have a negative PNL. Okay, what is this? Ah, because this is only the money outflow. I did not trade there. Okay. Okay. Check. So let me just show you something. Bitcoin, because on Binance I cannot trade futures. So I don't know why it show negative P&L. I think it's because I withdrawn some asset moving on my bank account. Yeah, let me. Okay, I go there. Bitcoin. My last update was crazy. That's insane, guys. Do you remember that view? So it was H4 time frame. I will put the same metrics. Just checking if the live is good on your comment. Yeah. For Koi USDT, really, that's very scary asset. I can check if you want. Thank you for your message, guys. Yeah, so Bitcoin, it was the 28th December. I will try to put the same outlook over there. So it was the 28th December. That's crazy. The view was insane. So I think regarding the previous outlook I shared, many are calling for bull cycle. It's very stupid because if you follow the crowd, most of traders, when they see such a dump, they said, "Oh, it's a bear market, guys. We are gonna see a dump. It's over, blah blah blah." But when they see a bull correction like this, they are calling, "Oh, it's a bull season, alt season, go FOMO, FOMO." And honestly, most of the content on social media, it's all about bullshit, about hype, about getting engagement regarding Bitcoin. But when you see the number of view on shitty contents, that's honestly absurd regarding the quality of analysis I shared with much less view. And this is, yeah, exactly what, as I predicted. Of course, no one can predict with 100%, but if you review my lines on Bitcoin, I'm very transparent. I only post with confidence. I give you my best confidence pick when I see some confirmation of breakout. So that's why the quality of content is much better. Currently, so if I sum up, remember that I called for a bearish reversal and correction. It was, yeah, in that box calling for a reversal, because if you looked at the monthly Tenkan Kijun, the monthly RSI also was, I think, overview, I don't remember, not much. Yeah, it was, yeah. You also see the monthly RSI. You had a bearish divergence on the monthly on Bitcoin. Yeah, that was here. And you look at the Tenkan Kijun, you see, and I spotted this very large gap among the Tenkan Kijun. And usually, if you know about the market move, I can say, yeah, long term, if you dispatch long term trend, medium term trend, and short term trend, it's all about psychological level and timing. So it means that, yeah, when you have such large area, BRDIV RSI, I spotted that the market was needed for the market to correct, to breathe at least toward, I said, yeah, around the middle of this level, because of the 50% fib. And you see the accuracy, I called for 88, 87. You see the accuracy of the weekly candle close. So this is why you have to be very careful here, because the bullish scenario on the long term is not unvalidated. So meaning that we exactly retested the level I shared, despite too large tail on the weekly. So we grab volume and liquidity is lower, and then we bounced immediately above with a weekly candle break here. So at the moment, this is a very healthy bull trend, and the bullish scenario I gave few weeks, few months ago, yeah, even it was I think around October. Remember, I think scroll. This is very important to not lie and being transparent over time. I shared you this scenario, and I think it's gonna play well if we hold, let's say, above the flat Kijun. But the fact is that the 87 on the weekly basis is really important to keep bullish momentum, and if we break under that level, and if we confirm trend reversal, if the price exceeds the Kumo, that will be much more scary for the medium term, because currently we are still in a bull momentum on the long term. You can clearly see that we have the lagging span on the monthly above prices, very healthy trend. Kijun keep moving upward, Tenkan also. So it means that the momentum on the long term, so when you have a long term momentum over the monthly basis, it means that you have how can I say, sustainable, you have a constant bull pressure, likely whales are accumulating. So that's how I interpret the chart, and the long-term player keeps accumulating while the short-term retailers likely are going to be trapped because of liquidities grabbing here. And if we keep the momentum like that, we have two scenarios for the final move. If I remember, yeah, we can have here a bottom and reversal structure with an ascending accumulation, meaning that we are likely visit the 50% fib at 100.3k. But if, because I know the market and the price move since many years now, and if we exit this pattern with large volume, I'm almost certain that we are gonna pump higher to at least visit the top resistances, the HH we saw earlier, because that breakout of this pattern could lead to a huge spike in buy volume and another FOMO rally. But of course, you have the 50% fib here, which could, this resistance zone to be monitored wisely here and here, because the most the safest and the cleanest scenario in case of bull play could be something like this. Breakout, retest, then we continue the monthly trend. Remember, under this level, weekly, meaning that we are free to fall. For now, we are holding. And the bearish scenario that I had also in mind, but currently we are very nicely consolidating on the weekly, as I explained here, plus the weekly Kumo is holding. So this is technically a bullish retest. When you have such a configuration, this is usually a bull retest. So we have more chance to see a bullish continuation above that level on Ichimoku. And technically, you see it's very perfect. You have large tail retest of the SSB, lagging span closed above the Kumo. Okay, here same, we retested the Kumo by the prices. Lagging span here bounced. You see the accuracy of Ichimoku. This is very crazy. But you had also a bullish pattern if you spotted here. You have the bull signal exactly at the weekly candle break here, with up this retracement, second retracement. So, and let me check something also on the weekly. I guess that this is a very important fib level. Oh, this is on the uptrend almost. Not exactly. Let me know if you have the same uptrend as mine, because you know the market is not about straight line. You can draw uptrend as you want, but the market respects its own levels. So it means that this uptrend can be valid even if it's 1% lower regarding the tail. You have to watch at the liquidities, of course. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like also the bulls are gaining more traction. Here, Bitcoin could gain in volume, in volume, I think in the next few weeks, let's say. And yeah, so currently that's why altcoin market reacted upward, because I told you a few days ago about the bullish correction on alt, and congratulations for those who surf on the waves, because I spotted this beautiful, yeah, exact, you see, monthly, and this level is very important. I spotted this level up weeks ago. Look at the chirurgical accuracy, 50% fit between the gap, and maybe if I'm lucky we are gonna see the same. Let's see here. Yeah, you see the resistance area here. So each time you have a large gap, the 50% fit, the middle of this zone is K level for the market trend continuation. And I will move to the bearish case right now. Honestly, more time move now, and more I think that's possibly not, it's difficult to say, but at least I think we are gonna grab this level for the bulls. Then I don't want to speculate much about what could come next, because the weekly chart looks bullish above this level. So saying that it's a bearish flag, if we keep holding here, I think there is less chance right now to see this rather than seeing this and bull continuation. So if the macroeconomical news remains stable, Bitcoin may, for me, stay holding above these levels. But of course, nothing is sure. What I'm pretty sure currently regarding the crypto is a scam, and only scammer promote this scam like scammer. Yes, so why are you here? So honestly, what I can say with confidence is that we are likely break this pattern to grab liquidities over there. So meaning that we have a time frame, a windows of few days, few weeks even, to see a bull market and bull structures for altcoin for a reversal, and I called exactly for it a few days ago. So as I'm a medium-term trader and long-term investor, that's perfect to me, because I have a large now time frame windows, medium-term windows, and I will now speculate on long position rather than shorting, because if Bitcoin keep holding, altcoin are on monthly levels, they will also follow the current momentum. What do you think, guys? Do you think it's a bearish flag like that? Bearish continuation structures? Or you see also, yeah, the daily looks perfect. You have almost a bull reversal on the daily basis, bullish katana here, bull candle close in a large volume area, lagging span almost about to break, steep zone, usually weak resistances, meaning that this resistance won't hold anymore because the bull pressure is strong. So honestly, my takes remain this or something like this. Yeah, if it's a bearish continuation, we are gonna see a large rejection at 100k, 98 at least, or 100.3k. But if it's a bullish monthly trend continuation, which is most likely the case here, yes, we could move toward new ATH and even break it very easily with this monthly momentum. But you know, when you have a sharp trend like this, you have two solutions. It's without buy volume, we saw a sharp dump, sharp correction, and if buy volume is present, usually we saw a large continuation move like that. So this monthly trend and the 87, 88k is the most important level you have to watch on. But tell me in comments what are your predictions for the next move. And now that I have a short-term, medium-term bullish momentum, then we are going to see some juicy swing setup, guys. So that's pretty cool. For long, I mean, yeah. So I will now try to find you some good live setups. Of course, that's not financial advice. You have to agree with your own decision, and I don't trade with your own money. You are responsible of your losses. So my take here, breakout of this resistance and pump for the next few days up. So now that Bitcoin is looking much safer than a few weeks ago, we can find some good call. Do you have some chart to be check? Currently, what's your target? You mean for Bitcoin? Yes, but I updated Bitcoin Sync Prayagi, your pseudo. Yeah, so magnet level, yeah, this June, I can keep it simple. It should be a 50% fib from, yeah, exactly from the previous leg. You see, hop. So this is the 50% fib from this previous leg, from the bottom to the top. You have the golden pocket area here, but judging by the market structure and the weekly, monthly momentum, I'm almost certain that we are going to see at least a test of this. And usually when you have a bearish move, you have a leg down, 50% fib retest, and potentially another low. But as the monthly momentum remains bullish and weekly view looks good, I can't speculate like that because as I'm Ichimoku trader, this is very healthy consolidation for an ATH move. And honestly, I don't know. I don't see any bad news for Bitcoin regarding the regulation, the adoption, bank, on-chain adoption, layer 2 developing on Bitcoin. Every element are in favor of bull momentum for the long term. So why would it continue to dump except because this is a volatile asset, classified asset compared to gold or something. But think about it, Bitcoin could also act as a gold and silver did in the previous huge cycle. And it will likely be the case to me. So let's find some good setup. If I close river here, I will trade with you live. I have $500 available here. I made this week, I have the P&L record up. So I lost on river last call, I lost 200. P&L of the week for me, 3k USDT overall. So that's not bad. I made huge gain about 2 days ago. I made 4k gain. So I lost a bit today on river because I shorted too soon. But it's okay. I'm in big profit. I usually trade with $500 5 leverage, so that's not big compared to the gain I made. And I increase a lot my bag regarding the time frame of the chart. I increased if I have a very clean bullish retest like that, or a very clean bullish breakout daily, weekly, then I increase the margin, I reduce the leverage, then I give possibilities to the market to move on my side without stress. So that's why even with 1k 5 leverage, if you take a 20%, you can make big gain over time without stress. Currently river, maybe it's too risky, but I'm confident that to say that's a manipulated coin. I will pay high funding rate fees. Maybe I will cut before the rate. I don't know. So let's move. Yeah, I will try to find you some good setup. If you have some chart in mind, let me know. Polygon, okay, I can check poly. Yeah, because I talked about poly reversal, I think. Yeah, and we are nice. I think I called for it, guys. Oh, that's crazy. My chart, unbelievable. I think this is exactly what I said. Polygon, I need to find the previous chart first. Poly, because I like to review my setups. No. Ah no, it's Paul, not Poly. Why? Poly, it's Poly Market. My bad. It's Paul. But okay, I will check Paul. Okay. Stupid. It's Paul. For Poly Market, I don't know. The airdrop has not been announced yet. We have TGE ongoing, but we don't know the date for Poly Market. But if you are a user of Poly Market, I think you will receive a big airdrop, depending on your on-chain activities, your volume maybe. But airdrop is gonna be huge. Yeah, as I say, it will be massive. So for Poly Market user, yeah. Wow. Insane view again. Congratulations. That's crazy. Wow. I shared this bullish setup. It was on 28 December. Market price was around 0.1050. Wow, crazy. We are up 15%. Not bad at all. That's crazy. So that was 2-hour time frame. You will see the concordance. That's insane. So I put the same. That's crazy, the accuracy of my chart. Insane. Most of the time I draw my chart. I don't review them over time because I post so much chart over the day. So if you ask for a review, then I scroll it, except if I trade on the chart. No, that was something like this. Oh, we still made a dump. Yeah, here and here. Plus, yeah, that was something like this. So you see, we got a final trap, but once with Ichimoku, you will see, yeah, you see the reversal on Ichimoku. It's very easy to find reversal with Ichimoku. So you had a large bullish signal because I anticipated this move, but you see before, I think it was, yeah, maybe it was something like this. I don't know exactly, but we got a kind of dump here, but you see the medium term that was very clean. We have the bull reversal and setup signal here, bullish katana. This is the H2 time frames, 2 hours time frame. We have the lagging span closing above prices plus cloud, strong momentum and bull trend. Line are each close to each other, Tenkan Kijun, leading to a huge reversal move. And what about right now? Are we going to see a reversal? Or you have this kind of down trend here? Yeah, very clean. We have seen a short retest. Oh, we have a bearish divergence right now. We are at resistance. You see, this is usually when the market tends to reverse. You have the 50% fib here, so this will be a very key level to spot for a bearish correction. You have, yeah, 50% fib here. Yeah, you see the accuracy of the line. That's insane. So I put all important level. I think we are gonna at least retrace here, judging by the market line. If we zoom on the daily, yeah, that's why also. You see, maybe a bearish setup for Paul looks clean to me here. If I cut river USDT, I will likely take only risking 3%. Yeah, no, that's not too volatile. If I at least increase the leverage for me on my side, yeah, I think that's a bearish structure on the. You see also the current momentum is break. You have the bearish divergence spotted since this high, up. So this is a red flag for FOMO buyers, meaning that buying this is subject to this top is subject to me to see medium term, short term bearish outlook. And yeah, you see 50% fib here, lower golden pocket here. So and under the highest resistances, yeah, I think Polygon is going to retrace. So I will try to find, yeah, 4%, not bad, and if we are lucky, 7-8% potential. So that's not a bad setup to me. But what is tricky currently is because the momentum is still holding on the bull side, meaning that before the correction we could see some bull move again. So it's hard to say in that case to find the best timing for entry. The current lagging span on the daily, you see, closed exactly under Tenkan Kinjung, meaning that we have no bull reversal confirmed on the daily yet. You see the structure also very, very clean. You see the daily candle break here was a very strong swing play with a 10% move. What can I say is that we are very neutral on the daily technically. To sum up this chart, H4 overbought, bearish divergence, H1 overbought, bearish divergence, daily view at resistance, neutral, a correction likely incoming. But if you look at the weekly, that's not the same. But I'm still confident to say if we have, you see this is a bull reversal on the weekly. Okay, very clean. The candle bullish rising. No, I don't know about the name of the. I always I can find because I learned it long ago, but I know that's a bullish structure. That's it. We have a room open for a correction, but remember what I said. It's very important when you have a bullish reversal candle and bullish reversal on the long term. What you have to check, very important, oftenly we can have something like this. We have the first break, then we can have a sharp retracement, and after that we can move higher. So we have not seen any weekly retest right now, so my potential scenario is on this one. Yeah, let's keep it very simple, as Chainlink did, you see. So short-term, medium-term rejection at those levels, as we are very far from the 0.786 fib level. I doubt this one will be tested, so I skip it. At least lower golden pocket, but technically with such solid momentum, I think something like this, 50% fib likely. Yeah, retest. So we have a 2 bull zone right there and golden pocket here, but short term, yeah, likely a retest. So that's why you should not FOMO regarding the scaling the time frame of each view. Oh, funding fees $28. Okay. So as you will see, funding fees rate readjusted, -1%. I guess that we are going to see a crash right now on this one. Yeah, you will see, because of funding rate, price will tend to equilibrate. So if I can exit here, that will be good. Yes, for Paul, I have this view, guys. Let me know what do you think about it. And I will skip to more setup. I won't talk much because, I'm taking time to explain to you. Polygon, you mean, Polygon. You said Polygon, but this is Pol USDT. Polygon is like Poly Market to me. Big box. You can comment your chart request plus small, like, so I have a bearish setup here for Pol USDT here. Yes, before we continue, all my groups are free to join. You have access to all my channels if you want, and my VIP group, access in my bio. You just have to sign up and proceed to KYC, and you can get all my premium content for free. Access are in my bio here and on X also, guys. Up. Night USDT I can check, but let's move. Okay, exchange. Keep on Binance, of course. Maybe BingX2. Whoa. Volume. Okay. Let's find some. Dodge is moving a bit. Pepe and Dodge looks good for some play. Oh, insane. What can I say when I review my chart, guys? What can I say? I mistaken first time, but I call for the reversal just after, so the 75%. Crazy. Crazy. It was there. That's crazy. You see the so I called for Pep. You see the importance of Ichimoku when you have this candle close above the flat Kijun with large volume, bullish katana, we explode the next move with very large volume. Currently it looks pretty healthy because the lagging span excited the Kumo, and we closed, we touched the SSB here, so meaning that this is a very important support. But I guess that if we break under this level, daily low, we can correct deeper. Usually this one is not a strong support because this is not a large flat one, but on PEP you have also this upper resistance. So the bullish momentum is pretty strong at the moment, but I think that we can see a deeper correction toward the open drive 0.61. Well, you see middle of the zone again. Golden pocket here. I think Pepe is gonna retrace. You see also, because it's not because you have Ichimoku support that the price won't break under support after such a large move. You have a Shinku head here. It's usually a reversal structures when you have, yeah, Pepe is going to correct a bearish setup likely to me. Maybe Head and Shoulders can be, I think, yeah, Pepe looks bearish for a bearish setup, yeah. Let me find something. The top. Yeah, so we pumped 75%, so this is a very normal way to find some correction at some point. I think, yeah, Pepe is gonna to dump towards 0.06, 0.0610, meaning that 9% move possible. Not bad. Not bad at all. You see the Shinku head here. Technically, it's not fully confirmed because usually when you have a peak like that with 3 peak, you may have a large red candle, unique one on the H4, H1 or daily, but here you have few candles in a row, so it means that 3 red candle you can have still a bull correction. But you see also what I said, this is the same. I think I'm 95% sure we are overbull right now. Yeah, you see, overbull RSI. Bearish divergence also playing, meaning that we are likely creating a local top before to see a market breeze. So we can have something like this, or why not dumping right now, maybe, I don't know. But same as the previous one, I will be very cautious with FOMO position for late bullers, because I know most of beginners will see, oh, we are fully green, it's time to bull. But yeah, go. But maybe you will be in profit in the next few weeks if we are gonna see something like this. But your risk of losing on the short term is much higher than booking profit because you are very late. Imagine that people bought here whales. They are up 75%. So if the price dump 10%, they will still be in huge gain. But they are at some point to cash out, especially because Pepe also Pep. This is a meme coin without utility. It's only work by hype. So I guess that whales and big players are not accumulating over for the long term. This one, you know, it's not like Reactive Network, anyone, or Chainlink. You don't build, for me, a very long term position on such meme coin. It's more likely a short term, medium term play. And I think that's why it also explains the huge pump, 85% compared to the rest of the market. Most of alt pumped 20, 30 maximum. But yeah, it's only because more people were interested to speculate on breakout levels. But they will also be even more interesting to cash out if they are in big gain. You see what I mean? So it's all about fundamental behind the project. Here, no utilities. It's like a very volatile asset, very speculative asset. So sellers and early bullers will likely take their gain earlier. So I'm even more confident to say that we hit a local top for Pep, and you will see in 90% chance for me to see something like this. Yeah, that's crazy. And of course, if you want to follow, you have to. Yes, I'm French, Andre. If you want to follow, that's my own setup. This is not financial advice. So my own stop loss, if I play this one, maybe I could enter here and put stop loss likely, 6% above, and I can target 5% very easily. And you know, my risk management, because I have large time frame play, I'm not the guys who put a stop loss very tight, because the market most of time react to my lines if you give it time to play well. So meaning you have to avoid the short-term market noise. So if I enter here, I accept to lose 6 or 7% with the average. But if I put like 4% target, my trade will likely end in 80% chance of success. So regarding the success rate with this kind of risk management, and of course, if the price is pumping and consolidating, I have time to manage and close earlier, you see. So that's why I'm profitable trader, but my strategy is very different than the guys who called for strict risk management, playing 200 call per day with 1.5 risk reward. For me, I tried some method like this, but most of time with short-term stop loss. I mean tight stop loss. You are out before your take profit point is hit, because I'm more likely specialized in long-term, medium-term play. Yeah. I can check, say, USDT, of course. Yes, and maybe I can show you, because PNL analysis. Yeah, you see 5K on Tuesday. So that's my monthly PNL here. You see today I lost this, but you see over the month. That's crazy, right? And a few years ago, I lost more than I won. So that's why I know with time I'm profitable. And even if I lose big, I will play with lower amount for a while, increasing the PNL. And when profit is big, then I invest bigger. So when I take big losses, then you see in January 4K PNL. So even if I risk 500 here, 5 average, that's honestly not much, but I'm still confident on my trade right now. But this is manipulated asset, so don't play with such manipulated asset if you if you want to play safer. But you see, that's why it's all about long-term vision and building a solid PNL over time. It's all about long-term vision, applying a suitable risk management for you, and that's it. If you are good at reading a chart, then just do not open do not open 50 trade per day. It made no sense. Sometime told me, why you don't scalp. I told him, because in one trade per day, if I'm confident, I can make more PNL than you, and I avoid many short-term losses regarding the market noises. So that's why that's my strategy. I think suitable. It's more suitable for me like that, and also much more stressful over time. And I can also deduce more time for my community, for you, and to learn about economical stuff, increase my skills. So when you spend less time on your chart, you have more time to enhance your skill and to improve your strategy also, by the way. And of course, this is not like my full-time job, only trading, because if it was only my full-time job, of course I would have moved on stronger and more time full strategy. Yeah. But that's not the case, and I like the equilibrium, the balance between this play and the risk management I have. So that's cool. For say USDT, I think I also called for this reversal. I guess yes. It's crazy. Wow, guys. Wow. Wow. Encore une fois. Another day, another win if you follow my lines. You see? That's crazy. I call for the 10 days range breakout incoming. Yeah, I spotted it nicely because of the Ichimoku structure, of course. Ichimoku, it's very helpful because you have like 90% confidence on your play to detect false or fake breakout. So that's why it's very helpful, Ichimoku. Hop. Yeah. You see the profit I call for, say here, profit are not for impatient people. The exact timing was here at 0.11. That's crazy. And you see H1 time frames, you see, boom, it's insane. So from this zone, even if we bought a bit late, we are up 11% for such a large cap. That's big, because on large cap I don't risk the same amount than a less volatile asset, if I can say. And I will show you why I took this one also. Yeah, you see, you have the previous break alert above this kind of resistance, then got heavily rejected here, but the structure was still bullish. So I guess that we would have seen at some point a reversal, and I was right. Then I waited for the break confirmation, and this level, you see also this is the exact 50% fib of the range. So meaning that I was right about this range. You see also this level was very important. Hop. Because oftenly when you have a range exit, you retest some previous K levels. So I observed the bullish structures. You see it's even more visible on the H4. Yeah, you see the lagging span excited the Kumo here, and this H4 candle was the bull signal, and I was pretty sure that's why I called for set to pump exactly on time, and it's worked perfectly. Here, yeah, this is the exact setup I gave. Crazy, right? That's insane. Oh, I will update it. It was here, you see. That's crazy. And you add the range exit, boom, plus the following by the 10% move. Currently, we are at resistances. The trend can pause for a while, but it's still a very clean uptrend. But as we are inside the neutral zone, consolidating nicely above the range, so this is not a tradable asset to me yet. We have also a doji. You have also a doji, you see, on the daily play. But usually, what I can say from my experience, yes, most of time we are retesting the SSA here, which is, if I'm right, the 50% fib up between the 52 last candle, but I don't find it here. This is the projection up, I guess, from this pump. Check. So of the last 52. Okay, yes, no problem about that. But the SSA here is gonna be a very important play. So yeah, this is the 0.12. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that say is gonna follow Paul chart. Hop, and I will likely tend to say we are gonna see something like this for say yes, maybe you have a very yeah, you see also very clean. So it means that when you have such RSI like that, meaning that there is less buyer than buyer than seller. You have more seller, meaning that you have more sell pressure than buy pressure. And of course, because we are creating a local top exactly here, so up, yeah. And I think, yeah, safe gonna play well for a bearish setup to me. At least we can target this, which is 3%. Not bad if you have a good risk reward, good risk management. Stop loss can be above this, and 3% if you are depending of your of course leverage you use or your asset. And of course this is not financial advice, but I'm almost pretty sure that this support is gonna be break, yeah, because of the market structures. I know some people are like playing with very high leverages. Here you have a tight stop loss possible, so do whatever you want, but my charts are here to help you. Yes, I will check your messages. Thank you for your support. So Pepe, bearish correction likely to me. Say bearish correction also. So you see, when I have exactly as I said, Bitcoin is bullish. So I think Bitcoin is bullish, and altcoin started to correct downward. So they are at resistances. So it means that the Bitcoin dominance is going to move upward again. If I'm right, you will see. Yeah, this is exactly what I said. So meaning that now that we saw a bullish correction on altcoin, most of them, of course, we can't say if we can't affirm that 100% of the altcoin market is moving on the same way. No, this is surely not the case. But most of large cap asset, even most of asset, if I can say 80% of the listed asset on Binance are following the Bitcoin dominance play. And exactly as I told you, you see. So I think short term, as I said, Bitcoin looks bullish, altcoin are at resistances, meaning that Bitcoin dominance is gonna increase. So you will see a exit of liquidities from altcoin, meaning that altcoin are going to correct from their resistances, and people are gonna likely move USDT, move their altcoin, which they are selling their altcoin for Bitcoin, because the dominance looks pretty clean. Yeah, you see we broke the range. Remember that one oh, this is not in percentage, I think. Yeah, it's about, but it will be the same chart. Don't remember. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, almost the same. I was not on the same chart, but I can be pretty sure that we are gonna see a bull. Wow. Move on the dominance. Whoa. You guys, that's insane. Were you here when I called for the top, exact top of Bitcoin? You see? Whoa, that's insane. I think I was the only one calling for this sharp retracement on Bitcoin because of the dominance. I called for the exact dump on the 57%. This is exactly what happened. Everything is recorded on my chart. Wow, that's crazy. For example, this is absolutely insane. So that's why the job I'm doing with the quality of this chart, I think honestly it deserves much more view than most of bullshit content you have on only engagement posts of Bitcoins calling that it's a bull market, it's a bull trap, it's a machin. No, if you explain something, you have to be factual, to explain it very clearly, not just creating engagement. And you see, for example, it was in July 25, and it's exactly matching with what I said, because I called for the Bitcoin top. It was around September, October, July, you see. So checking the dominance also help. You see, wow, this is the same chart, I'm not joking with you. You see the dominance, and keep in mind that what is the current market cap of Bitcoin? Keep in mind that BTC current market cap, it's at market cap, I don't care. Do I have it here? Let me just check. Just to tell you something very important about liquidity movement. So current market cap of Bitcoin 1.8 trillion, right? If I'm right, I don't know in English. Meaning that 1% of this market cap is 185 billion. You imagine 1% is 185 billion. So imagine if you move from there to there, you lost more than 200 billion of market cap. That's absolutely insane, and you can move it into altcoin if the dominance move upward, and in that case that was an exit of liquidities because of the sharp dump we saw on the top. So currently Bitcoin dominance chart, let me check, we are at resistances. Okay, I just want to see how will the altcoin market react if Bitcoin start to explode, if there is a correlation, or if it's stable, because the dominance can be stable. The Bitcoin dominance can stabilize, one alt market can move upward. But you see on the daily, I have a potential bearish signal for dominance. Yeah, to be more precise, you have the 50% fib here. You have a bullish reversal candle on the daily. I guess that Bitcoin is gonna break out soon with such a chart. Yeah, so meaning that, following my lines, as I anticipate a breakout of this level toward this one, meaning that the dominance could push, we could even see higher pump toward the SSB here, up 1%. So meaning that you have few hundred billion which can move to the alt market if we're gonna hit this level. That's not bad. Dominance chart looks clean. We are technically very flat. If we look at the weekly, very neutral. So short term likely bullish to retest higher resistances, 1.4%, 1%. But the dominance chart reflects the current price of Bitcoin, very flat, stuck between monthly and weekly levels. So that's why the volatility also remain big, because of this price area. And that's it for this one. Maybe one more pick. So I gave you few short-term play, short setup because of resistances. And would you like to see some other chart? Yes, technically the trend line on the H4 is break, but if we consolidate here, we can see a bull continuation technically because it looks like a range. But regarding your question, I think more about a correction rather than a bull continuation yet. That will be much safer to see a bull retest of this area, as I explained, monthly level, weekly retest zone, rather than FOMO and expecting to see bull move again. But maybe another bull signal could be triggered if we closed an H4 candle, H1 candle above the peak, above 0.1270. So meaning that my take is more likely bearish, but we are still neutral inside this yellow box. Okay, so adjust regarding the chart. Do you think we can still drop below? Yes. As I said on Bitcoin, the bearish setup is not fully invalidated, but because, as I said, if we have a setup like that, technically, if we have started a medium term bearish, how can I say, medium term, long term bearish trend line, we can see something like this. But technically on Ichimoku it's not confirmed, it's rather like a bull continuation. But technically it's still very also possible, because if Bitcoin is unable to close and break over the next few weeks above that level, which I keep calling for to be the main resistance to focus for the long-term play, then yeah, everything is possible. Yeah, of course. What I can affirm with a certain confidence, as I said, is that we are likely gonna see a bull wave to revisit higher liquidities. And let me check the liquidation heat map on Bitcoin, because I know about this tool, but I don't often check it. Some guys, I don't know much about, to be transparent, this tool, but I know that it's very powerful to find where are liquidities trapped. As I don't know, liquidation heat map, BTC. So this is BTC, yeah. So you see, yeah, I don't even know if I can increase the time frame here. Yeah, you see, up. Check. I need to increase the scale. Want to see something? Okay, just 1 second. 1 second. I think, yeah, that's better like this. I think it will be better on this website, because I saw we have a lot of liquidation to be triggered around the K level I called for. So I want to confirm that peak. But I don't know why I can't increase the scale on this website. Maybe I need package heat map super chart. Yeah, I think I need to pay a plan, but I need to have a paid plan to check it. By the way, if you know a good website to check it, let me know. And let me know what are the liquidation volume around the 100k. I'm pretty sure that's heavily very high. That's why I need to use this tool more often, and I don't have premium package on these things. But I saw it on Twitter. Someone talked about it. Also, sometimes you can find a very proactive, very useful content also on social media if you filter your content, of course. But let me know about this liquidation heat map, please, because I want to confirm it. I need to take some time, because this is not my main skills of area. By the way, let's continue. I will do one last chart and I will be, yeah. Oh, render, nice, very nice. I like this kind of move because when you have a 90% move on such a big volume play, Ichimoku works pretty well because you have an asset with clean trend, so meaning the asset is moving in a clean trend. Oh, it's not this one, it's render, right? Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Wow, wow, wow. Did I call for this dump also? Or that's a joke? Wow! I think I called for the dump also. That's insane. I don't remember exactly, but look at this chart. I have a yeah, we hit and hit here. But by the way, I don't find the chart. Look at the my level are insane. By the way, ooh, yeah, buy volume may be very important. Yeah, you see, large buy volume, strong uptrend daily, meaning that it may be a long term or likely a medium term trend reversal, judging by the volume and the reversal structure. But the fact is that if we zoom on the weekly, that's not the same. You see a chart, that's why beginners don't understand, because you always have to zoom on the bigger pictures. We are only here on the weekly basis and still stuck under monthly levels. But if you look at the H1, you can say that, whoa, this chart is very bullish, whoa. But if you bet and if you sell, if you short under a weekly level, good luck for your trade. That's all I can say. We have 3K resistances, the SSA at 2.3, the 50% fib 2.575 and 2.8. Currently, the weekly looks very healthy. With such a big volume and long candle with large tail. Look at this. We started the first week, second week, very large reversal candle. We are now in the third week. So this week can be very green for renders, because usually when you have a correction, it's often in 3 candle move. And of course, it's not because we pump 30% that we cannot pump another 20%. Look at Pepe. I was wrong because the bull pressure was very strong. I attempted to short, but the momentum was too strong. So that's better to follow the momentum. Yeah, you see. Yeah, the SSA is that. So this is the exact middle of the Tenkan Kinjun zone. That's why I forgot about it. But I remember now. Yeah, so you have the exact, in case of bull correction, I will set alert for bull setup on render around 1.86, 1.87, let's say, yeah. Because if we touch this level, I will spam the buy button. Trust me. Because regarding the buy pressure, if we are lucky, we can see something like this with a potential entry right there. Currently, we're gonna see a correction. Oh, currently you can see that. I think that render is gonna doing something like this. following the channel, my tech, and the weekly view, of course, following the channel structure. I think that if this support hold regarding the momentum, we may see a bull setup, because you see the weekly level is upper, and likely a correction later on because the momentum is very strong. We keep consolidating above, you see, even of the 15 minutes. So 15 minutes to me is like a very helpful indicator on Ichimoku, to know if you break the trend momentum and to know if you are consolidating above or under resistances. And in that case, as we keep consolidating above the Kumo plus the lagging span still remain above all levels, I guess that this channel and bull momentum is gonna play well again. Look at also the H4, prices keep consolidating above. So even if we are overbought, yeah, you see, I don't even have to check the RSI to know we are overbought. Even if we are overbought, it doesn't mean that we have to retrace right now. No, so some traders, I see the mistakes they are doing. They are checking the RSI, they see a bearish or bullish divergence, and when they are above 70 RSI, they are shorting. It does not make sense, because you see the RSI can remain very overbought for many hours in a row. And the fact is that during that time, with the constant buy pressure, the price can keep increase in value. So you have to be very careful with the RSI, because it's not an indicator of buy or sell. It should help you to detect reversal. That's it. So many traders are doing this shit mistake. And by the way, comment if it's your case or not, but some guys on YouTube, some people tend to tell you that you see overbought RSI, you have to sell. For me, it's nonsense, and you will, if you think like that, you will never win over the long term. So currently, I think that's a very clean bull setup. I'm waiting for River to hit my target, or at least to exit in profit to change my setup. But yeah, because if you look at the lagging span, if you look at the bullish katana here, this SSB here, very weak level, weak resistance because of the bull volume. The next K resistance is at 2.3, 2.35 maybe here, but again, if we break above, we can see a large long-term reversal. So the short-term momentum is very bullish on render. My tech is likely, we are gonna see, okay, perfect. You see, perfect. You see this level here? That may be a very important one here. Up. And I'm pretty sure if I zoom, I will find a downtrend matching with the exact. You will see the magic happen. Up. Maybe something like this. Yeah, you see, guys, this is magic. The magic is happening when you draw the trend, for example, because the trend line on K levels, most of time market tend to react on those levels. So even if you are 2 points of contact, be aware of this market structure. So my tech for render, something like this, and maybe we could break higher, but this 2.4, 2.35 will be a very big resistance. And the bullish play, I mean, it will remain very bullish and very strong with solid momentum above 1.8, let's say, to be more safe, because sometimes with the volatility we can invalidate a setup because of 1 minute move. Yeah, I ordered a frog mask plus glasses. I don't know when it will come to my home, but maybe next week you will be lucky to see my froggy glasses. River, yes, I'm still stuck in River. You can review my River call at the beginning of the stream. Currently, I'm shorting because I think we are around the local top with the volatility. 4% is nothing, so I'm just waiting. And yeah, and yeah, that's it for this one. Also, yeah, one thing very important with such move, you often, most of people are looking at the late trend, but what I like to do, oh, maybe we have a kind of reversal structures. Yeah, sorry, I just cut what I said earlier. Maybe because we have a kind of reversal wedge, it's matching perfectly with my levels plus the bearish divergence. Non, c'est ascending wedge. Yes, something like this maybe. And if my setup play well, we could see a final move to trap liquidities higher, like this, because you see the momentum, the bearish divergence, plus all I saw earlier. Pour River, oui, tu peux regarder mon live quand il sera fini, tu le reverras sur YouTube. J'en parlais au début. Voilà. Et je referai une update bientôt, du coup. And here, yeah. So maybe strong sell point are around this, but I used to FOMO short in the past, but honestly, if the momentum is holding like this, that could lead to a sharp and strong move. So shorting right now to me feel like no, very not a good idea. That's not a safe play. I will rather bet on something like this than higher entrance. Yeah, you see my rose pink glasses. By the way, comment if you think it's better to see my face, and comment about the quality of the stream, because I'm not a professional streamer, of course. And if you like it, I will invest in yeah, maybe more stuff and more educational content like that, and be more often present. Yeah, with chat. Yes, what I said is that yes, when you start a solid uptrend like this, most of people forgot about the first point of the trend. But you know, if you look at the long-term play, you can review most of chart move, because when you take the 0.1 in that case, you draw it here. It's difficult because of the time frame. Yeah, you see, when you took, even if it's 2 points of contact, it's okay, because the trend support have not been retested. So if you see these 2 points of contact, we can anticipate a bullish test around that zone. So meaning that if my setup is playing well, if I adjust all the line, because you know trading is not magic, it's about speculation. So my job is to anticipate with the most possible accuracy what could come in the near futures, in the medium term futures, but of course not in the long term play. This is long term play, monthly and yearly play. It's all about fundamentals to me, and yeah. So something like this will be very clean. I will put this setup and post it on my media, and you will see maybe time frame of this. Let's see. And you, my bad. 2 days, yeah, you will see in 2 days or 3 days I'm pretty sure that the market will do, I can't say similar structures, but will likely react here and react here. So you will see, I post it here. Okay, I will post also on Square. And you will see that with all my I can say trade anticipation line combination, that's how I create accurate setups. So you need to scroll many time frames to give you such very nice accuracy over time. And what can I say more? I checked Bitcoin already. Thank you for your comment, guys. That's cool. I will do one more chart before leaving because I have to also post many of your requests after. So, wow, this shit. My bad. So, volatility is crazy on this one. River. I'm pretty sure it's a fully manipulated asset. I don't know about the fundamentals, but at some point we are gonna see another nuke. Even if I like gambling on a volatile asset like this, yeah, just to show you again for latecomer, because yeah, you see the monthly PNL here, so that's why to me playing with 500 like that, I know I'm profitable over time if I'm serious, so I can do it because I'm making profit over time now. But I don't recommend you to trade such volatile assets like this with funding rates like this, because you will have a lot of stress on your trade. It's not safe as a Bitcoin or others. And of course, again, that's not financial advice. All my content is only here to help you to take your own decision. And that's it for the next one. FET, okay, I like this one too. ASI, strong uptrend. Oh, it's crazy how many of you followed my warning about. That's crazy. Let me check when I posted this market reversal. I think 3 weeks ago, or bullish correction. I posted a warning about bullish correction ongoing on altcoin while everyone were very indecisive of the market direction. I shared a large post explaining that altcoin are going to correct. You see, 50% correction. Allez, let's say 30 at least. That's crazy. Once again, I was right for the medium term, but it's not because we pump 30% that you have to FOMO. No, surely not. So FET. Okay, it's very neutral. This level is very. So I'm checking FET USDT. This is currently a daily view. You have for beginners, you have the ticker, the name of the coin here. The time frame, I put it on my chart right there. D is daily, one candle is 1 day, so of course you have a lot of move during one bar. But I won't explain my TA. I will just give you setup. FET, yeah, bullish. FET is gonna pump more, very bullish, and local support for bull zone, yeah, here. This is a typical long-term reversal play for a swing. That's why I warned you about bullish correction. It's not because it's not because I know it with a certain accuracy, of course, because I spotted so many reversal pattern, likely, yeah, double bottom like this. For example, you see 1, triple bottom also. But on many alts, I spotted bullish katana structure on the daily, bullish reversal structures, monthly support, Bitcoin also holding. So I was right, but because I also take time to take the best decision, oh shit, and to warn you with the most possible accuracy. So technically I'm bullish for FET, but it's very hard to say because we are neutral on the daily, so everything can happen. We open the daily candle here, so maybe if we are lucky we can retest the daily low. Because I don't like to FOMO with long position, with long with long setup, with long play if I'm late. So I really prefer to wait for lower entry. You see I have a swing play. I put my higher resistances on my lower demand zone, and I just set alert, and when the price touch my line, then I will likely take long position entry around 0. Demand zone for long and 0. So I will know when I will get this message. I just open my page, I see the setup, and I decide to enter. Of course, this is only potential setup, because if you have a very large tail like this, very solid sell pressure, I will be cautious with this entry. But if the price corrects slowly, consolidate likely on the trend, then okay, I will have the green light for me to enter in. That I don't take entry right now because we are very neutral, and I'm also pretty sure we are overbought. Almost. So the trend is safe. It's not a bad trend. It's a very safe uptrend on FET. But you see also, we have not. Very important thing is that when you have such large move, one thing before deciding to enter or not, you have to check. For me, it's very important. Did we see a clean retest? Meaning that, do we see a bull break and a consolidation lower? Here, honestly, regarding the chart, that's only tiny consolidation, but we have not seen any higher low creating, meaning that we don't saw a safe correction yet. And to confirm the potential bull break we could see again, I think if I explain you in another way, for example, if you look at this time frame, you see this retest that could have been the green light you waited for, because that was a sharpest, steepest correction here. But this level, no, I don't like it. I prefer to say that, like other alt, we are gonna correct here. Of course, you are free to decide what you do, but I'm giving you the best level with some patience for you to adapt your trade regarding the best win rates possible. You see. And if I look at the weekly now, it does not look bad. The fact is that even if we pump 50% on the H1 view, the weekly view remains bearish on FET. So B volume is still weak. And you see, we have 1, 2, 3. At the end of the week, we can have possible scenario, pump as I expect, and then correction, because three weeks in a row bull correction inside a bearish structure, most of time the fourth week you start to retrace. So that's why a small correction here and the continuation of the trend could be a nice play, a nice setup to me. Hop, where are you guys? GO USDT. I can check GO quickly just after, yes. And after that I will move FET, and yeah, the weekly, you see it's not like PEP, you have less room open for a pump, but this is a solid reversal structure. Usually you see the lagging span, as I said, we are very I can't say over sell, because technically it's not oversell with the RSI. You see also the bull divergence weekly, that was also a sign of reversal. I could have added about what I said earlier. I can't say oversell on Ichimoku, but I can say likely highly overextend trend, meaning that the previous bearish wave was very overextend, and a lot of sellers keep selling while the fundamentals of the project deserve, I can say, much more, because you can detect such tips with your chart, meaning that it's difficult to say in English. It's not invalidation. Let me find the word. I'm sorry. Even in French, it's difficult to say. Okay. Anomaly. I think it's trend anomaly, tendencies anomaly. Yeah, if you understand what I said. So when you have such a structure like this, large gap, it's always the same. Large gap, consolidation on weekly level. You have a bull div spotted also. When you have some bull volume, you often tend to correct very strongly. And for the weekly play, this is a weak level here, because lagging span is free to move upward without any obstacles. So technically we can retrace much higher. You have the SSA here, which will be likely the K target to me, because I like to say that this is a hidden resistance, hidden level that people are not aware of. So weekly play for FED can be this or this, but currently it's a weekly, so one candle, 1 week. So during that time we can still see something like this, consolidation, then move. So that's why time frames matter a lot. When you check your chart, you have to increase your time frame to get large vision. Then you know exactly at which time point of the market you are, and you will know, according to your plan, scaling your plan, if you are going to see a rejection, if you are going to see a bull reversal. So that's why it helped me a lot to not take baddest decision on my own trend also. So for FET, to me, likely, if we are lucky, I will take long entry around that zone. For trend continuation, that will be perfect. And if the bear pressure remains solid, 50% fib, 0.245 maybe, and SSA here. Think about something, as the bull trend and bull volume is very strong, meaning that correction could be tighter, meaning that when you have a strong sell pressure, you have poor sell, you have slow and I forgot the word, weak correction. And at the opposite, when you have solid bull pressure, you have weak bull, weak correction, weak bearish correction if the trend plays well. And at the opposite, when you have a sharp move downward, you have weak correction before the continuation. Okay, and in that case you have strong bull volume, weak correction, and before continuation upward. And at the opposite, when you are in neutral structures, meaning you have a point, a top and a bottom, you can have a trend like this without direction, with one random move with sharp dump, with another big move. So you have no market and no trend pushing prices. You see what I mean? But here in that case, if we break above resistances with a very large candle and huge volume, we can easily consolidate above resistances and push higher. So observe how the market reacts before taking decision, but never, for me, never FOMO at local resistances when you are over bull also like this. What can I say more? Someone asked about ACT, Joe, and others. Yes, maybe I will go because I need to go to toilet now. 1.5 hours. I will cut the stream, guys. Thank you for following. I take your request, so let's make a list. You said ACT, ICP, Joey. What's your request for the next move? BTC, of course, I will check again. Up. Let me know if you have some requests. I have some from yesterday that I have to check. And if you have other coin, I check the chat. Bitcoin, yeah, of course, I did Bitcoin. Aster also, yeah, Aster was clean. I see strong uptrend. So I will check those charts likely today after I will take a break. Hop. And of course, yeah, I would like to tell you about I'm holding a spot challenge currently. I recorded my trade. We did it last year. 2 challenge went up to. Can I show you? Maybe I don't know if the algorithm will ban me, so I can't. So I can't tell you about it because of the algorithm. But spot challenge 1K to 10K only spot position. We went from 1K to 4.5K in a few months last years. Then we got we went down to 3K plus. So people were still in huge profit, and everything is monitored. I just give my own, and I trade with you live my own setups for spot. My best pick I see over my journey and my day on my computer, checking all the market. So if I see a very good bullish breakout or also short one average setup, I give you the chart, I give you the breakout point, entry point, resistance area, support area, and exit levels for maybe swing 30% minimum, 20% minimum, yeah, time area. So over time win rate is very huge on my lines, plus very, I can say, less without stress because it's spot, and I'm here of course to support the daily journey with you, all levels. So if you are interested to join the challenge, you can go on my bio, or you can find up the access to join, and all data are recorded, so you can see it's very transparent on my side. not scamming any one of you, of course, since many years. So you are the best, and keep trusting you, keep being confident, and you will success. And of course, you have to do your own research, and always when you lose, why you lose, and understand why you lose, because I used to make 50 times the same mistakes, but I was profitable after that. I learned to understand why I made this mistake, because the market, it's only about repeating the same fractal, the same structure. So learn and improve yourself every day, and you will be a better version of you. Thank you guys, and see you later. Bye bye. Thanks for following. See you.